We got some new Funko Pop reveals, but were they worth the wait? Let's jump right into it. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Christopher, and today we got a bunch of Star Wars Funko Pop reveals. We got the second wave of Ahsoka Star Wars Funko Pops from the Ahsoka series, which is great because they're really on top of these ones right now. But then we also got the Season 3 Mandalorian Funko Pops, which they're almost a year late. Let's jump right into all the reveals and we'll discuss whether they were worth the wait or not as far as the Mandalorian Season 3 Funko Pops go. So first up, we got some more Mandalorian keychains. So these ones obviously are all from Season 3 of The Mandalorian, and they're meh at best. The Grogu one, the Grogu in the pram, that looks cool. If I see that, I'll probably pick it up, but I don't collect the keychains. These are all based off of their poses from The Mandalorian Season 3. The Bo-Katan might be based off of the one that's in the Mando mystery box at GameStop right now. But the other two are based off of poses from the full-size Pops as well, which is what they usually do. So, yeah, the Mandalorian and Bo-Katan are kind of whatever. I don't really collect them. The Grogu's kind of cool, so if I do see that one, like I mentioned, I will pick that one up. But let's jump into the meat and potatoes. So the first Funko Pop that was revealed is the Mandalorian himself with the Darksaber number 663, and packaging wise it's the same as the Mandalorian waves before the first and second seasons, with that orange trim, the gradient gray and stuff, so nothing new for packaging. But if we take a look at the out-of-box image there, the pose is good. It's decent. It's not one of the best poses. I like that glow-in-the-dark Mando with the Darksaber from Season 2 with the full chrome armor. This one's okay. He's holding a blaster in one hand. He's holding the Darksaber in the other hand, just like in Season 3 of The Mandalorian in like the first two episodes there. So it's pretty decent. I do like it. I'll definitely pick this one up, but it's not the best pose for the Mandalorian himself. Moving on to the next one, we have another Grogu Funko Pop. So it's very similar to the keychain, exactly like the keychain. He's in the pram. So this is Grogu number 664. Again, same packaging and everything, so we don't have to really take a look at that too much. But taking a look at the out-of-box image, he's sitting on a piece of acrylic. The pram's sitting on a piece of acrylic to make it look like he's floating, which is fantastic. They did that with a Grogu in the pram on that television moment with Grogu and the Mando, and he's walking there. So very similar to that. I like the look of this one. Definitely picking this one up. This one might be the best one out of all the commons, at least, and out of all the standard size pops. But you will see what I mean in a minute. This one's probably one of my favorites from the third season, or the Season 3 Mandalorian Funko Pops that they just announced, or that they just revealed. Moving on to the next Funko Pop is one that I'm surprised we haven't gotten before, and I'm really happy that we're finally getting this one. It is Pelimoto with Grogu, so I figured we were going to get something with, some character holding Grogu, and I was really hoping it was Pelimoto, and it is, so there's the in-box image of that, and she is number 665, and then there's the out-of-box image, and just looks absolutely great. I love the little smile on Grogu. Hopefully they can pull that off well, as this is just a rendering. So when we get this in hand, I will definitely be doing a review on all of these Funko Pops. And so far I'm picking up all of these Funko Pops that I'll be showing you today. But yeah, love the little smile on little Grogu there, and her outfit looks very detailed. Like I said, I'm surprised we haven't gotten a Pelimoto Funko Pop yet, because she has been in, like, I think all 3 seasons of Mandalorian, or both. Yeah, I think all 3 seasons now, and the Book of Boba Fett. So I'm really shocked that we haven't had it before, but we do have one now. Moving on to the next one, number 666 is Paz Vizsla, and this one's kind of maybe my least favorite out of the wave, out of this third season Mandalorian Funko Pops. The pose is kind of whatever, but as I mentioned, he's number 666. If we look at the out-of-box image, yeah, the pose is kind of it's not your hero pose, but he's kind of just standing there with the blade. The pose that he was in from the first Mandalorian mystery box was a little better because he was kind of more in a defensive mode. This one he's kind of just standing there. He's got the blade out and that's it. So I don't know. I'll still pick this one up. I'll still pick it up, but it's more like, why? They should have done a Moff Gideon for this one, but perhaps they're saving the Moff Gideon for Wave 2 when it comes out next year. The next one looks really cool as well. So when we saw rumors of this, we saw Mandalorian Judge, and nobody kind of, I don't think anyone had an idea what it would be, but now that we see this thing, it is the Mandalorian with the orange and teal visor that was judging the little training between Grogu and Paz Vizsla's son. I can't remember his name, but this one is number 667. And then there is the out-of-box image, and pretty cool pose. You got the fabric on the one side there, his cloak, his cape on the one side, his multiple color armor. He's clenching the fist as if he's saying, you know, draw or whatever, or, you know, winner is, you know, that kind of thing, as a judge would. But love the color of his helmet, the orange and the teal. I'm kind of partial to the teal color, if you hadn't noticed by all my logos and stuff, but love the teal and the orange. It works so well together. The next one is number 668, the Armorer, and we have gotten an Armorer before. So here's the in-box image. As you can see, her pose is a little bit different, but when we look at the out-of-box image there, you can see the pose in good detail, and the Armorer has some really nice details on the Funko Pop that I do have. This one's going to be no different. You can see a lot of little details in the skirt, the leather skirt there, the gloves and stuff, but she's holding the hammer. I'll have to take a look at my other one because I don't remember exactly what that one looks like, but this pose, I don't think it's too different than the other one, other than she's got the arm resting on her hip there, and she's holding the hammer. So again, did we need another Armorer? Not really. They could have done a better pose for this one. So I think this one and the Paz Vizsla are probably the least impressive of this set of Mandalorian Funko Pops from Season 3. But again, I'm still going to pick it up. So you can bet I'll be doing a review on all of these. And then we get into the first of 2 Deluxe Funko Pops. So this one I am definitely picking up. So it is number 669, Bo-Katan Kryze on the throne. And we've heard rumors of this one for a little while now too. And taking a look at the out-of-box image, it looks fantastic. It looks incredible. Just spectacular detail on like the fabric, it looks like. The nice carving into the stone. The base itself looks like it's made out of like stone or marble or whatever, as her whole throne was. So that looks great. Definitely picking this one up. It looks fantastic. Love this one. The next one is number 670, and it's the Mandalorian in the N1 Starfighter with R5-D4. So we already got a Hyperspace Heroes version with Mandalorian with Grogu in the N1 Starfighter. This time they just swapped out the Grogu for R5-D4, and if we look at the out-of-box image, we didn't even get an out-of-box image with R5-D4 showing. This is just from the front. I'm probably not going to pick this one up. These pop rides kind of take up quite a bit more space. That Deluxe Bo-Katan though, that's a must-have, but this one I'll probably hold off on. I don't even know if I'm going to pick this one up actually. If I see one of them, this one or the one with the Grogu on sale, maybe I'll pick one of them up, but for now I'm holding off on this one. So then jumping into the second wave of Ahsoka Funko Pops, and Funko, great job because you guys are on top of it with these ones. Why couldn't you have given us those Mandalorian Season 3 Funko Pops earlier? I'm not quite sure, but we do have the Ahsoka series, the second wave of the Ahsoka series Funko Pops. And again, we got some keychains, some Funko keychains. They're based off of the full-size Funko Pops, which we'll see in a minute, so you'll be able to see the details a little bit better. But we got a Morgan Elsbeth and a Thrawn's Night Trooper, one of the variants of that. So again, I don't collect the keychains. I'm most likely not going to pick these up. But then getting into the Funko Pops themselves, so the first one we got is number 683, Grand Admiral Thrawn, and I'm very happy that we're getting another Grand Admiral Thrawn. The one from Rebels is a little bit high priced for me right now. Eventually, I would love to get it. The only thing with this one, I hope this one doesn't make the other one kind of depreciate in value or fall in value, because now there's not going to be so much demand for that Grand Admiral Thrawn from Rebels. With this one out, this one's going to be easily accessible, but I am excited because now I'll be able to have a Grand Admiral Thrawn in my collection, and this guy looks great. So again, same packaging as all the Ahsoka Funko Pops. I love the packaging on this one. The teal, you got me with the teal, the star map all the way around the box, and then the gray border and accent colors. And as I mentioned, he's number 683. And there is the out-of-box image, and he's got the blaster in one hand. I'm not quite sure why he has a blaster in hand, because we didn't see him with a blaster in hand in the series, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't really care. It looks phenomenal. It looks great, and it's Grand Admiral Thrawn. I'm gonna have a Grand Admiral Thrawn in my Funko Pop collection very soon. So really excited about that. The next one is Morgan Elsbeth, and she is number 684. Again, the same packaging as all the rest of the Ahsoka series Funko Pops, and again, great looking pop, number 684, as I mentioned. There's the out of box image. Great pose for this character, because like she didn't really do too much during the first part of the season, so I would expect that we'll get another Morgan Elsbeth, maybe with the knight or the blade of Talzin, or the sword of Talzin later on. That would be pretty awesome, because you can do something really awesome with the green acrylic there. But for now, this one's really cool. Loving the look of the fabric on this Funko Pop, or how they made it look a lot like fabric on this one. Her dress kind of flowing there, so that looks great. She's even got like the little marking at the top there. So really looking forward to getting this one. And as I mentioned, I'm definitely getting all of these Funko Pops here as well. And the next one is number 685, Thrawn's Night Trooper, and this is just one variant of the Night Trooper that we're getting. So again, same packaging. There's the out of box image. You got the gold on the around the one the right lens, or his right lens on your left if you're looking at the screen. And then you got the gold cracks in the helmet, some red bandages around the armor, some gold metal filling on the armor, as well as we saw in the Ahsoka series. So this looks great. Really loving this look. But as I mentioned, it's one of two ones that we're getting as commons. So really looking forward to getting this one. Hopefully they do a metallic gold though, just to get that gold across properly. I'm really hoping they do that. So then the next one is again another Thrawn's Night Trooper. This one's number 686. Again, same packaging, loving the packaging, but I don't keep the boxes anyway, so it's just gonna get tossed. But then we look at the out of box image, and again, you got a lot of the gold in different spots on this one. You got gold on the armor, a different pose. So this one's kind of standing like he's almost walking, holding the blaster with two hands here. And then he's got gray across the front of his mouthpiece on his helmet, like it's been repaired with some other troopers' armor almost. But again, it looks great. And again, I hope they do like a metallic gold paint to really get that gold look done properly. The next one is number 687, Shin Hati, and again, same packaging. I love the packaging. If I was an in-box collector, these ones would look fantastic, but I don't. There is the out-of-box image, and you got Shin in kind of like an attack, or not an attack pose, like a defensive pose there. She's got a lightsaber in one hand, the other hand off to the side. You got the braid there, which is a nice little detail. I hope that we get another version of her with the cloak on, because that would be really awesome. But I really do like the look of this one. Really happy we're getting a Shin Funko Pop so soon after the series. And then moving on to the last Funko Pop from the Ahsoka series, number 688, Baylan Skoll. And again, same packaging. Great packaging, love the packaging, but it's going to get tossed. There's the out-of-box image of Baylan Skoll. Again, kind of a defensive pose. This one's almost out of that duel that where he was fighting Ahsoka in, I think it was episode 4, part 4 or part 5, I think. Actually, part 4, where he was dueling with Ahsoka there. So kind of in that defensive mode with both hands on the lightsaber. Great looking pop. Really excited to get a Baylan skull as well. Baylan and Shin were just two great new characters from the Ahsoka series. And Ray Stevenson, R.I.P. Ray Stevenson. He was fantastic in this show, incredible, and I'm really excited to be getting a Baylan skull Funko Pop to add to the collection. So all of these Ahsoka Funko Pops, they look fantastic. I'm really excited about these. And then there was a little teaser about an Entertainment Earth exclusive Funko Pop, Star Wars Funko Pop, dropping Friday, October 20th. The image of Captain Enoch was attached to some of these, some of the images online, and it says Friday, October 20th, Funko. This leader of the Guard is out of this world. So I'm hoping this Captain Enoch looks fantastic. And again, if they do if it is Captain Enoch, which it should be, I hope they do gold metallic paint for the bits of his armor that are gold. Like it just makes sense. It would make that Funko Pop look so fantastic. But those are all the reveals from today. So we got the second wave of the Ahsoka series Funko Pops, which again, fantastic job Funko for being on top of it this time. Releasing these Funko Pops not too long after the series ended, because it just ended like a couple weeks ago, I think. So great job Funko for that, and all the Funko Pops from this second wave of Ahsoka series Funko Pops, they look fantastic. I'm picking them all up. And then we got the season 3 Mandalorian Funko Pops, which some of them are better than others. I'm going to be picking up all the standard size Funko Pops. I'll be picking up that Bo-Katan. But some of them were kind of meh, and I don't know if it was really worth the wait for some of them. But I'll still be picking them up, and you can be sure I'll be doing reviews on them on the channel here. But let me know, what are your thoughts on all of these reveals, these Star Wars Funko Pop reveals? Which ones are you picking up? Which ones are you passing on? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and then click to watch one of my other reviews. Thank you so much for watching, and may the Force be with you.